Right, let's get into the trending topics for now. And the first trending topic is, if I'm not mistaken, still Zahra. And yeah, Zahra, we started talking about this yesterday. Just the words started coming out that she had been admitted to hospital. Well, the family have now released a statement at least, and we can now get a little bit more clarity, just them saying that we wanted to take this opportunity as a family to express gratitude for the outpouring of love and compassion for our dearest Zahra, since the recent media articles about the nature of her health, for your kindness and concern, and because we know you love Zahra, we wanted to give you an update. So Zahra has been admitted to hospital for a week following complaints about physical pains. The doctors are working diligently and we await further updates from them. So, you know, this is sort of the crux of it. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but that's pretty much Sarit and the family asking for privacy, and they will update the country as they hear more. And that's from the family.
Indeed. So get well soon there, Zahra.
Indeed.
So we'll leave that one there for now. All right, moving on to the next one, it's hashtag Metro FM. So there was an interview on Metro FM Talk last night with none other than Dr. in inverted commas, Matthew Lani. And well, the netizens were not having it.
No,
they thought this was an all-time low for Metro FM to afford a platform to Matthew Lani to continue spewing whatever he has been. And so X did not stop talking about this. They're still talking about it and asking all sorts of questions about some of the programming decisions at Metro FM.
Yeah, and I mean, it's unfortunately gotten the SABC trending on many platforms. So, I mean, I just think it's, you know, whether it be for the Metro FM trending, this Matthew Lani, SABC, and people are just not. Why give somebody like this? I mean, we've got bigger issues to talk about, and to give somebody like this who is in the throes of just, you know, being arrested, being accused of being a fake doctor and being found out, you know, looking that his qualifications are not real, selling fake products, giving fake advice, all of these kind of things. And then people asking, why? Why would you as a radio station and a massive platform give a guy like this a voice? So it is a very big talking point.
Only the biggest commercial station in the country. So people asking many questions and being very scathing of their assessment of that programming decision at Metro FM.
Indeed.
Right, moving on to the next one. This one is Gayton McKenzie, the leader of the Patriotic Alliance. So the net has not stopped talking since Saturday's disaster of a show, as it were. Because, you see, the thing is, as we lead up to elections, we see this year after year after year, election after election, that filling of the stadia, the rallies, which is, of course, meant to be a show of force, to show that the party, you know, is really gearing up and basically showing its following, its might, so to speak, in the lead up to an election. And this is what that is about, in addition to being a 10th birthday celebration. Now, it's been a lot of talk about the excuses that were offered by Gayton McKenzie as to why they couldn't fill Orlando Stadium. The PA did this. They said they are going to go and have this celebration, and by virtue of taking it to the stadium, you are essentially saying you are going to pack the stadium as a show of force. So I suppose also what people have really been talking about is the lack of policy position from the Patriotic Alliance, like asking, so what are your policies actually? And also singling out a particular statement that Gayton McKenzie made, I think towards the end of his speech, about switching off the oxygen at Rahima Musa Mother and Child Hospital, and Mabahan. You know, Gayton was jumping there towards the end about, you know, they must go. Whoever wants to go must go. I don't know if we have that clip, but people have been talking about that.
Indeed. All right. So as we say, everybody's still talking about what happened over the weekend, and it'll continue to trend, I imagine, for quite some time as we get up to elections. And then finally, trending topic, just very quickly, it's President Zuma, and I think it seems to be around the whole rand manipulation story as well. And some coming up and saying this is from Man's Not Barry Brew. He always seems to get a lot of traction. When President Zuma told us that they were manipulating the rand, the media owners would manipulate the rand, paraded so-called economic analysts on TV to dismiss his views. And now I believe that when Jacob Zuma said, "We will meet somewhere," he meant this moment to come. So anyway, we'll talk more about it, but that is kind of behind it. Many people talking about rand manipulation and that the tenure of President Jacob Zuma. We'll talk in the next hour all about that.
All right, those are your trending topics this morning.